listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. That was weird. Seemed to have just ended. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cold in here tonight. No heat. I don't turn the heat on because it has mold on the coils and it stinks. And I just got to get that fixed. So it gets cold in here and they start to freeze. Well, let's get the show on the road. Shall we? It is cold. I'm gonna do an hour. I don't think I'll be able to do two. A little bit of stomach is being annoying today, and usually at this time of the week I would refund my orders, but the body's still going through the healing process, I guess. No, I am cold. I mean, it's cold. Can't see my breath yet, but I should by morning. Hold on a sec. I just needed a minute to close my eyes. That's what I was doing. And calm down. But I think I can only do an hour. We'll see if I get better as the show goes on. I don't know, man. I feel like I could throw up. And this is why I got the operation. So the gallbladder wouldn't be treating me like this, but apparently I'm still going to have issues. It's only a week later. I had the operation a week ago today. But, you know, those first few days, I felt phenomenal. No stomach issues. Today's the first day where I felt like I might have to throw up. But I don't think I will. So let's get going. I had a thought about possessions, right? People getting obsessed, possessed, not obsessed, possessed. Oh, I don't have my drink. Are they alien? Maybe they're not being abducted. No, wait, hold on. Maybe they're not being possessed, but their body was abducted. And then when it came back to Earth, it didn't want to leave. And that body that is possessed may have an alien entity in it. No. By the power, what is that? The power of God compels you. The power of God, is that what they said in The Exorcist? And then the little alien guy would come up here and go, what are you talking about? I never touched anybody. Get out of here. So, shadow banning has been a topic on other channels. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, shadow banning. Like I'm truly shadow banned. Like I have a couple of friends who have those First Amendment channels, and I put best video, keep it going, or something like that. 8 months later, I come back to look at my comment, and I found it. It had 0 likes on it, but the one below me and the one above me each had over 1,000 likes, thumbs ups. When you're shadow banned, you're invisible. Even when you comment, nobody sees it. Only the channel owner. Maybe. I don't know. But it is real, and it sucks. Can you imagine if you were working for somebody who wouldn't pay you? That's what it's like. It's like, you know, the reward is the people, the eyes. The reward is growing and not being shadow banned. And they're trying to discourage people who talk about this. And I don't know why. Especially people on the people who are Republicans or think like a Republican will be shadow banned. And I say that's true because I've seen it on another channel or two. And there's a channel out there, which you guys know. It's got 3,300 subscribers. That's it. Right? The guy averages about 13 to 15,000 views a video. And he's not that good. He's okay. Just not exciting. The guy sits in his bedroom. You can see a closet. What is that? Redacted was the name. It's amazing how a guy who just somehow can get 15,000 views a video and just started in April. Funny, he started when Grush was about to go live. Isn't it amazing how these people come in out of nowhere from that side of ufology and are successful 5 times more than we are? The guy has no experience in the field. He's literally done nothing. Yeah, I'm not jealous. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. And when you get to a certain age, even those feelings go away. For me, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I'm not envious of the guy. I just see an unfair situation going on. That's all. All right, let's get the show started. We'll talk about these possessions. I got to get a drink, that's for sure. Jeanette, thank you for I don't have the energy to do the whole routine, but thank you so much for the support, as always. Mucho gusto, Jeanette. Rosa, thank you. God, I'm so tired. I just want to sleep all the time. It's not good. I slept 8 hours this afternoon. I woke up at 6. Well, my watch was ringing. Yeah, my phone died. I forgot to plug it in. I slept all day. And my phone was ringing, or the watch was what woke me up. The alarm was set 6:30, but the phone died. See, they're trying to get me. Jeanette, thank you very much. Don Mofo, thank you for the $1.03 super chat. It's a super dono. Mucho gusto, generoso, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Ozzy Tiger. Well, we know you've been a member since 1948. Thank you very much, Ozzy. OT, AT, IT, UT. Ozzy Tiger. Thanks, man. Oh, I even took something for the nausea. Didn't work. Made it worse. I may have to get up and seriously. Oh, 1 second. All right, let me pull something up here while I go get. This sucks. I didn't think I'd be throwing up anymore. It's pissing me off. Really. Starting to get, I have to throw up. I could already tell it's going to come. All right, watch this. I'm going out of order tonight. There's no roll call tonight. I just can't do it. It's too much. It's a lot of energy.
And the government releasing footage of cylindrical orbs. Could this be a fleet of them? We don't know. Over the skies of Germany leaves it up to me as a question that it's a good possibility.
Yeah, especially what's going on during these times. Again, people are having nothing better to do as they're traversing over thousands of miles, hundreds of miles in a commercial airliner to look out their window. And I urge everybody, if you're up there at 30,000 feet, and just look out that window and don't hesitate to pull that camera out, because you never know what you could capture. And right now we're looking at something that could be craft. Just again, like you speculated, 7,000 to 10,000 feet above the surface there, and this commercial airliner at 30,000 feet was lucky enough with his passenger to pull out their phone and capture this moment in time. So again, it's not smoking gun footage, but it is something to look at for sure. That's what we're bringing you, the videos as they come in. Again, we've got more stuff. Let's just put it into the timeline. We're kind of doing this in real time as it really comes in. Check this out. Baja California. We're going to look at these photographs captured by a woman that said she experienced something that scared the heck out of her. Are we looking at something that is one of the clearest photos in quite a while of a disc, a flying saucer, not of this world? I wanted to share this with you. It's making the rounds right now on the internet. It's kind of breaking, so we wanted to cover it right here. Brent, what's your honest thoughts on this?
Yeah, again, on the fence with this one. These could be easily done. Not saying what this woman captured is not the real deal, but we've seen these kind of stunts done before. Could it just be a toy with some highlighted material lights inside of it, LEDs, and they toss it in the sky? I'm just throwing it out there. It's a possibility. But again, these pictures, these series of pictures are making the rounds. We thought we'd share it, get your opinion. We'd like to hear it. Again, it's compelling, I'll say that. And we've seen these kind of cylindrical discs that people have talked about for hundreds of years.
So if we're looking at the real deal, and that's the question here, a photograph is one thing. We like video, so we could at least get more of a dynamic of what we're looking at and a more thought process. Photos are easily faked. Guys, what's your thoughts? Now, here's something that has come in. Apparently, the person that shot it, they're sorry for the picture quality. It's not the best, but we don't care about that. We just care if you're lucky enough to capture the moment. So, guys, let's roll the...
Oh. A little better. Look at this. This woman, I didn't mean to do that, but look. Look at this.
Doing this. Is this what we're looking at? I believe, obviously, they're blackbirds that have technology that's way advanced. Is this what we're looking at? It's a possibility. Again,
it's like a kite.
Video, but this photograph has been making the rounds, and we just wanted to cover.
I don't know.
Hundreds of videos on Third Phase of Moon's archive of what I believe showcases the TR3B. We've been in close proximity to one. Brent, thoughts on this?
Well, I'm seeing this for the first time as we're revealing this. We're zooming in. We're getting a closer look at this right here. It's up there. I believe that this is actually in photo right there, and these are the representations of TR3Bs that people have actually. They believe this is real. It's a possibility.
Archive of
that looks like a kite. I don't know what this reflection is. It's obviously a cloudy day. So is it a light, an LED light? Because that looks nothing like a TR3B. I don't know. I don't see it. I see kite. I don't see string. But, it's just the way it goes, man. Could be a alien craft. I just don't see it. Don't see it. That's all. Don't see it. I'll put the link to that in the show description, obviously. Let me pull up the next story. Now, I am doing tonight's show like that other guy does, who gets 13,000 views, 15 a video. I'm going to act like he does. So that's who I'll be tonight. Because it seems to be the formula. You just sit there for a minute while you look for stuff. You don't say anything. And apparently, thousands more people will watch me if I stop talking. And then he'll say, let me show you this. Stephen Greenstreet, former Pentagon official Jay Stratton, who I love, joined Twitter in 2009. Since then, he's only liked 5 tweets. 2 of those are tweets attacking him. I'm honored. UFO activists like Stratton seriously think I'm on the CIA payroll to cover up aliens because my New York Post reporting has flawlessly debunked their entire dubious narrative. Stratton, a crazy ghost hunter, believes his house is haunted by poltergeists and Stratton, described by insiders as a nut job, almost single-handedly influenced Congress's current hunt for UFOs and aliens. He says he used the media as a tool to push the UFO narrative, and says if there was a Venn diagram of the Pentagon, the media and Congress, I was in the middle, quote unquote. Stratton, liking wild conspiracy tweets from unhinged UFO loons like King Milkfart, does him and his religious crusade no favors. Oh. Defense Intel Senior Exec, retired United States Air Force, retired Iraq/Afghan vet, OSAP, ATIP, UAPTF, aerospace and reverse engineer, emerging/disruptive tech expert. That's Jay Stratton. He is one of the dumbest. No. And I say this with all sincerity. One of the dumbest people I've ever heard in ufology. I don't know if that means anything, but he sure is unbright. He's so smart, he's stupid. Right? You know people like that. They're so smart, they don't have any common sense. That's why he sees werewolves. See, Jay Stratton thinks he's smarter than you. Notice how I didn't say me. Such a dick. Oh, I'm getting so weak I can't even open up a water bottle. Oh, your sister's. God frickin' motherless, you son of a beep mother beeper. Beeping believable. I'm surprised I didn't get it in the fucking beep. Oh, I messed it up. It's hard to say F beep. Fucking. Fuck beep. That was a lot. I go to pick it up and I do the same thing. Hold on. Look, I mean, they fill it all the way up. I mean, I've already squeezed some out. Ah. Oh, good. Good. That'll take care of that. Now I have a new wet spot. Everybody knows what I meant. All right. All right. I actually feel a little better. Thanks for asking. No, I do. Just a little. Just a little. We're still shooting for the hour. I'll probably go another hour for sure. All right. We got a lot of stuff to do. So let's start moving. Even though I have the low energy, I don't have it. I'm going to play this. Now, what I've been noticing lately, that there's been a lot of talk about Russia and their UFO videos and findings and da-da-da-da-da. Well, they, on X, this showed up in my feed, and the video is called The Russian Landing. The spectacular images that they're gonna present here were broadcast by Russian TV in October 1995. Not that long ago, considering. And show the landing of a huge ET spacecraft that took place right in the suburb of Ostankino. The word stank is in there. Yeah, Ostankino. Ostankino. which is located in the suburbs of Moscow. The alleged video has never seen the light of day, and I'd imagine it exists somewhere. Well, we have that for you tonight. All the way from Russia, on X, to GoofOn, I bring you a light craft, one that you have never seen before, unless you're on X and you saw it. Giddy up. You can read
the spectacular images that we present were broadcast by Russian TV in October 1995 and show the landing of a huge extraterrestrial spacecraft that took place right in the suburb of Ostankino, which is located in the suburbs of Moscow.
Sorry.
In the service aired on TV Tercer Milenio, Mexican investigator Carlos Clemente presents the analysis of a huge extraterrestrial aircraft that lands on the edge of a road in the suburbs of Moscow. In the 3 photo sequences, which should be part of a movie, you can see 2 people, presumably of the Russian military, who closely observe the landing of the alien aircraft. The investigations carried out by UFO researchers, both Russian and European, tell of a flying saucer that would land after several evolutions, avoiding the shots of Russian anti-aircraft artillery. Then later, from the same UFO would emerge some self-luminous beings with non-hostile intentions, badly interpreted by Soviet military personnel, who in turn would have responded by firing a few machine gun blasts. In response to the Soviet fire, from the alien hull would have been issued energy impulses that would have put out of use the weapons of the Russian military. From the analysis carried out on the sequence of images, the researcher Carlo Clemente describes the discoid object as enveloped by an energy field.
All right. Wow. I mean, what can you say? Although that's 1995, yay, there were, sorry, my battery keeps dying. I don't know why it does that. And it did it again. This could be a light craft balloon, but it sure as hell looks like a disc to me.
And with a diameter of about 15 to 20 meters. The same Carlos Clemente compares the images of the TV Ostankino with the case of Coachula, Texas, where the night of July 5, 2012, a surveillance webcam of a private condominium.
Oh, wow! No.
Located in the Eagle Ford area, records the landing of a UFO. Look at the pictures.
Hey, you know, it's pretty good, right? I mean, I don't know, man. Is he pointing in the right direction? Yep. Look at this arm. Bing. He's pointing right at it. This guy's looking right at it. I don't know. What are they doing? The Russian dance? You know where they throw one leg out and they da 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 faster da 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 faster, right? And then they keep going until their hat flies off. That looks like a real craft, a real UFO from 1995. We were alive. We were alive. Hold on. I think I heard a holy shh. Couple of PayPals. Wow. Oh, man. Thank you, Kevin, for the $4.11 on PayPal. The power of the shadow ban has conformed you. Has it? Very good. No disclosure, 2023. Not yet. We will wait. Hey, your sister's got a... that's so itchy. But thank you for this. And yeah, we still have a few days to see if disclosure is going to happen. Never know if the alien's going to come around at the end of the night on midnight in Australia. That's where I think the aliens should go. To Australia, mate. Pick up that Rose Cuckold. He had a nose job. That's why his nose looks real thin. always looks like he's smelling his own farts, even when he's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Thank you very much, Kevin. That is very generous. Mucho gusto. Generoso. There was one more here. Oh, dude. Aw. Eric. Well, Eric in the chat. Oh, that was you who said you sent me. Yeah, I just got it about 2 minutes ago, man. I got to say, $50 on PayPal, bro. That's quite generous. I appreciate that. Whenever I get around to having a store, people who have donated quite a bit are going to get some freebies. But thank you very much, man. I mean, it's that's huge. And welcome to the family. You know you can't leave this family once you donate a 50. I mean, you could go outside, go to the store, but you always check in every night at Goof On Now. Thank you, Eric. It's pretty good of you, man. And I hope you have a happy new year, safe and happy new year, and all the alien blessings to you and yours. Thank you. And Kevin, thank you too, everybody here. Just be safe this New Year's. A lot of crazy things happening. This is going to be a New Year's Eve. Something special is going to happen. Do you feel it? Can you? I feel it. Nah, I don't know. I'm trying to push that feeling. I want something to happen. Remember when I caught the Pope? The UFO at the Pope? Nobody cared. That video should have gone viral. UFOs near the Pope. I caught it on TV. Nobody wanted to believe it. It's still out there on my channel somewhere. All right, let's get back to work now that I'm feeling a little better. Oh, what? Whoa, where'd these come from? Aussie Tiger, now you're throwing down another one? $3 super dono. It's a dono. Thank you very much, Aussie Tiger. You didn't have to do that. You just became a member, right? Again. Thank you, Ozzy. You're part of the family. Sky Allen became a member of Truthology for Ufology. It actually says that. Here on StreamYard, it says you became a YouTube member. I'm now a member of YouTube. My friend Richie has got a GoFund channel. I signed up there and it said, thank you, YouTube. Thanks, Sky Allen. Everybody knows you. You fly under the radar, yet I see everything. Thank you, man. I mean, that your support goes beyond all expectations of what anybody would spend time here. I'm glad you guys have a good time, at least. I mean, the reason we come here is to get away from the humdrum or the scary world we call reality. We come into this world, talk about the things that we see, feel, and dream about, talk about. Because you know what? While the world is happening, nobody's looking up, nobody's looking in, and nobody's looking down except for us. So congratulate yourselves for being a part of something that very few people, we're the 1%ers of ufology. Mr. So unbelievable, Macedonia, Jaja Binks. That's $5. I know, I think I do it good, but I don't know. Pony up to keep our boy Rich healthy another year. Oh, pony up. I thought you were saying like Pony Boy. Do you remember that movie? What was that movie with Pony Boy? Yeah. Thank you so much, Jar Jar Binks. Misa so generoso for you, sir. Thank you. Mucho gusto generoso. And may the force be with you. And also with you. Alien blessings. Alien blessings. All right. Thank you. Who's Albie? Albie Wilson became a member of Truthology for Ufology. And and they took it to the limit for Truthology 4. Oh, Truthology for ufology for you. Back to work. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Albie Wilson. You now can't leave the family ever. Yeah, and we're going to go over that New Year's Eve. All the new members and all the old ones and all the people who did us good. Hey, does anybody remember Gutter Gawker? How about Wreakin' Havoc? Remember her? Him? He did apologize for being mean to us. Do you feel it? Yeah, he made himself feel better, but we still have the scars. I'm kidding. Never put another thought into him, to be honest with you. But thank you very much, everybody. Now I'm feeling a little better. See? I don't know what it was. Must have been the weed. Must have been the edible. Maybe it's like churning in the stomach. The stomach's happy. All right, next. Seriously, because I have a lot of show to do. We may go a little long, so we'll be doing 2 hours. So that sighting looked all right. I didn't think it was that. I don't know what it is. What bothers me are the 2 gentlemen who did nothing to get closer to it. You know, why don't they do that? Why are there only 3 pictures? 4 pictures, whatever it is, 3. There's only 4 images in circulation online, all taken from a video, including the final image taken up close of the landed. Yeah, that was what I liked. The ending. Hey, where's the video? Isn't there a video? This is just the pictures. But I watched the video with you. Oh, it was a different tweet. That's right. But I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that's not a UFO. It's a blimp. No? Nah, it doesn't seem like it's a blimp. I don't know. I mean, if you really look at this, if we had some sort of Van Scropeter, something to get rid of all this, I mean, it looks like there's some edge here. Whoops. Right here. And then you come to the other side and it looks like it's roughly in the same place, if not exactly. And then it has this, you know, dome on top of it. It even looks like there might be ridges right here. Ruffles have ridges. So do UFOs. Oh. And it looks like there's an alien head. Oh my God, it's his head. Then I see another Omicron. What are you talking about? Sounds like hecklefish. Oh, what are you doing? You're not supposed... I can't do it. All right, let's move on. Shall we? Dr. Bob Wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You ready? Does anybody here know who Bob Wood is? Me neither. Hey, that UFO chick? Nah, Ms. DJ, WAF, David Broke. I didn't do a roll call. This is a clip from Coast to Coast, AM, posted on November 2004. My first year in ufology, during the 2nd annual UFO Crash Retrieval Conference in Vegas. I remember I was going to go. Per noted UFO Crash Retrieval, Dr. Bob Wood, per his conversation with Leonard Stringfield, most of the early UFO crashes were caused by us trying to shoot them down. Potentially using a new technology at that time called proximity fuses. No. Come with me. Come with me. Come on. What did he call it? proximity fuses. A proximity fuse is an explosion device that detonates when it's within a certain distance of a target. Is this what he's talking about? Proximity fuses are designed to detonate missiles automatically when they approach a target and inflict maximum damage. They are also used to control the detonation of the warhead in artillery and other munitions. Proximity fuses work by using sensors to detect the presence of a target and trigger the explosion. The sensors are usually small radar sets that send out signals and listen for their reflections from nearby objects. And they're also designed for elusive military targets such as airplanes, missiles, ships at sea, and ground forces. Proximity fuse, huh? I'm just learning. That's cool, though. You see what we just learned? That's what GoofOn does. People think all I want to do is rip and take down, and no. That's part of the show, of course. Well, here is some research from Rishgel999 regarding proximity fuses and the 1964 Socorro case. Oh, no coincidences. Oh, now I remember Bob Wood. Look at this. Our early development of proximity fuses at White Sands was tested on UFOs to bring them down. Wait a minute. Like, how many UFOs are there? That's what I'm curious. What do you mean? You need proximity fuses? How many are there? I see a super chat. Mark Gower. Hey, man. How you been? Happy holidays to you and yours. $10. Keep up the good work, Richie. Happy New Year. If you were here a half hour ago, I'd be a totally different person. I don't know how that happens. It's like something kicked in. But wow, thank you very much, Mark. Good to see you. Of course I remember. Man, my memory's still all right. Thanks, bro. Thank you very much. And mucho gusto generoso, Mr. G. That's what people used to call me, because the letter. All right. Thanks, man. Happy New Year. And be safe out there. There's a lot of you and me out there, if you know what I mean. What's up, Planetary Protector? Yep, lizards are real. No doubt about it. Nah. I just had to clear my throat.
Hi, George and Bob, and we're now ready to go
Is that Linda Moulton? Howdy doody, fresh and fruity.
Into one of the most interesting archives, I think, in the United States, which is the work of Len Stringfield. And you, Bob, we've talked about the fact that beyond Roswell, which appears that the government sort of drew a line in the sand and said, this is it. No, we're not talking about anything else. Roswell is it. And yet Len Stringfield ended up with having information coming to him from the early 50s on that when he put together all of his status reports, which I have been reprinting at earthfiles.com with the permission of his family, I have been stunned myself by how much material is in all of these status reports that would suggest that whatever these craft are, that they've been coming down in a lot of places for a long time. Plus, Len told me himself at his house
Here it is.
that he knew back in the early 50s that there was a standing order in our military to try to bring these things down out of the sky, and that we lost so many pilots that it was finally rescinded. In the work that you've been doing, trying to analyze all of the archives and all of his status report, what is the scope? How many? Where did it begin? And then let's talk about this interesting question. Were we trying to bring them down?
Well, the work of this brilliant man really started when he was in high school. They called him Webster because he'd memorized the whole dictionary. And he took that brilliance through his life, which actually began to be associated with UFOs in the war, when he saw a couple of Foo Fighters. And then in the 50s, he wound up offering to the Air Force the opportunity for him to give them reports of sightings from the public. And so if it was a real sighting confirmed by radar, they would send up fighter planes, and if it wasn't, why, in any case, they wouldn't tell him. But he may be the only guy who's ever been paid by the Air Force. They paid his phone bills for investigating UFOs.
And that's where that famous title of his first book, 30 Blue, came from, right?
Yeah, his code letters were...
I didn't realize I played it that long. Jesus. They'll want their copyright money. All right. I'm going to ask you this, and I mean it rhetorically, but I also mean it as a question with an answer. Did you hear anything new? Me neither. Yeah. Nobody says anything new anymore. There's nothing to talk about. Unless somebody knows something that we haven't heard from them about that story. I'd like to hear if there's an addition, for sure. But we know that we've shot at them before. And not only that, apparently we used some sort of technology, some sort of radar technology to take down UFOs. Learned about that about what, year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe even a little longer. But that's what they were saying. That's how they're taking them down. Now, with this, they were using proximity fuses to shoot down UFOs. God, I find that so hard to believe. You want to know why? For the same reason you're thinking. Aren't UFOs technologically more advanced than we are? And not only that, don't they have a protective bubble around them that distorts space-time where they can make 30,000 mile per hour right angled turns without being splatted on the wall? Don't they have the ability to cloak and or travel through time and or cloak? Even if they cloak, they're still there. All right, disappear. What did David Fravor say? It was and it was gone. Right? That was it. It's from 0 to 20,000 in a blink of an eye. Shooting at the UFOs sounds like little humans. Look at them down there, trying to take us down with their conventional weapons. Man, we got plasma in this bitch. Boom! And they're gone. They did have plasma. Plasma was the shit. Remember when plasma TVs were... I had one. I had a Fujitsu. And it was the most expensive TV, but we bought the wall model. It was almost half price at $3,500. Yeah, in 2006. And it was only 40 inches. And we thought, we got the biggest TV. We got the biggest plasma you could get. Oh, God, that TV was beautiful, though. But after 10 years, it started to fall apart. The screen started to bleed. I want to take you a little north right now. No, I don't want to go to Canada. I want to go past Canada. Beyond the ice wall of Antarctica. Isn't that up north? All right, this is silly. I don't know if these are real. This is from Captain Robert Scott. Alleged 1912 archival footage of Beyond the Wall. This will blow your mind. If this is real, God, I don't feel it though, man. I just don't get the vibe it's real. Because it's too good to be true. And when it is too good to be true, it usually is in this field. All right. Beyond the ice wall. Round circular things. Bigger things. And boats. And rocks and ice, oh my. And more of the same. And, I don't know, some broken up stuff. Wow, look at that, huh? It's real. Ancient civilizations, they used to live in Antarctica. Yeah, those are Eskimos. Oh. Yeah, I see. Wow, look at that, if that's real. Bird. Huh? Oh, stuck. Oh, look at that, huh? Huh? Look at that. Does that look real to you? Not to me. It looks like they took the pyramid down at Machu Picchu and they just put snow and ice on it. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Look at these things. This is why they don't want you to go there. Capiche? I don't know, something stupid looking about that picture. It looks like a painting, to be honest with you. Take a picture of the painting and then we'll make believe it's real. Nobody would know. Nobody would. We don't. Wow. Apparently it's real, guys. Somebody just sent me. It's real. I don't think it is. That is huge, right? Do you see it? Do you see the gate? Right here. Right there. That's the gate. All right, let me shrinky dink here. Right here. Whoop, right here. And then here's the opening right there. The crack. They go through there, and on the other side, aliens. Once they get to the other side, alien. Did they go? Let's find out. Wow, so beautiful. You know what bothers me? I'm watching this and I don't know if it's real or fake, so I'm not enjoying it. Do you feel that? I feel the same. When are we going to talk about people who have metaphysical abilities? I don't know. When are we going to talk about that? I don't know. Thor? I didn't think about it. That's why I don't know. So, and you know why I didn't think about talking about it? Because, to be honest with you, didn't even know it was a topic. And what are we calling it? Metaphysical abilities. I'm going to pull it up. And let's take a look and see what metaphysical abilities turns out to be. That has to be better than what the hell I was just showing you. So let's do this. Get rid of that. Giddy up. Open. Okay. And connect in 3, 2, a goo. And then we type in metaphysical abilities. And just to answer your question, now is when we're going to talk about it. I'm just interested for a quick second. If it's too much, we'll come back to it another day, perhaps Sunday. I don't think I'm doing a show tomorrow. I'm not sure yet because we're doing a big show Sunday. What's this? Oh, so it says it's the ability to perceive information that is hidden from the normal senses. Oh no, that's a psychic. Sorry. Metaphysical abilities. Here we go. Look at this. It puts in a psychic is someone. Why is it putting in a psychic there? That's very weird. Why? Did I spell it wrong? No, I spelled physical right. This is weird. A psychic? I didn't put psychic. Some examples of psychic abilities include not interested. Look at this, man. Not even a, now you see why I didn't even bring it up? How would I know? Nobody's talking about it. It's not even in here. Metaphysical. Let's try splitting it up. That's how I originally spelt it. And they try to correct me. Do you mean this? Search instead for this. Thank you. Let's try it this way. Ah, look at that. Metaphysical abilities are the ability to deal with things that are undetectable by the physical senses. The term metaphysical comes from the Greek words meta, beyond, goal, upon, or after, and physika, physics. That's amazing. Wow. Metaphysical abilities are the ability to deal with things that are undetectable by the physical senses. Huh. It doesn't say, look what it says though. Read the words actually. The ability to deal with things. What does that mean? That are undetectable, can't see, feel, taste, touch, or smell, by the physical senses, the 5 I just gave you. So it's the ability to deal with things that you can't see, taste, smell, touch, or feel. What? I know. Doesn't matter. You get it. What do you mean? Like coping? Oh no, my insides just fell out. I'm dealing with it all right, though. I'm okay. Yeah, it's painful. But I'll be all right. I'm using my metaphysical abilities to I'm coping. The term metaphysical, we know the ability to deal with things that are, all right. So I guess they're talking about the things that are undetectable, spiritual things, poltergeist activity, all that stuff. What about people who have that ability? See, I don't know where to go with that. I'd have to do some research on people with metaphysical abilities. That doesn't seem like they're any different than people who aren't meta. That's why I need more time. All right. Well, it's interesting to know that, people with metaphysical, I don't think that's what they mean. What I think Thor Panku meant, people who have technology attached to them. Is that what you mean? They have devices that are implanted or implanted on their body somewhere that gives them special thinking abilities. Is that what you meant? Hey, planetary protector, remote viewers may be considered metaphysical. Yeah, thank you for saying that, by the way. I meant to post it. Yep. Yep. Nah. Look at that. Something to think about. Natural lies don't occur in nature. We create. Man, that's so true. God of lies. Ooh, man, you guys are getting deeper and deeper. Look at this. Sky Allen can connect with the universal consciousness of memory. Do you think that's what Leonardo da Vinci did? Moses, right? He talked to the burning bush, apparently, which may have interpreted a spiritual being or even an alien burning up in the bush. We saw Fireman yesterday appear out of nowhere, remember? But Meta, I thought Meta, the eye of fire, yeah. The all-seeing eye, Thor Panku says, is the perfect place to start, Rich. When you see a fireball in the sky, you have to understand symbols like all-seeing eye and a pyramid. Pyramid is symbolic of fire. It is? Eye of fire. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. All right. What's this? Kim Carol Diamond says, well, remember in the Emerald Tablets, Thoth the Atlantean said he went over spaceship to Kem and by his magic, the staff, made the people there to fall down. Did he turn them into like petrified like stone? Is that the guy? I don't think so. Pyra, fire, middle. Oh, yeah. Man, you guys are having a really interesting conversation in there. Look, Nick D says technology and secrets, you got to control them somehow. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you have to. Look, I want to know everything, but in a way I don't. All right, let's say all right, here's an example I could use. The reason disclosure shouldn't happen yet, because I don't think you can say something without giving the people of the world to take advantage of their technology. Because that's when I think they would have disclosures, when they can figure out how to use the technology for weapons and / or clean air, clean energy, free energy. It may not be what we think it is. It could be something they haven't even cracked yet or figured out. And that's why we're flying around the Tic Tacs, as Greer said, to smuggle drugs. We're using UFOs, or did, to smuggle drugs. I believe it. Hey, you buy a Ferrari or a Lambo, you're not going to sit it in the garage its entire life. You got to take it out at least once a week. You got to feel the power. And you also got to lube the engine, among other things. Huh? Nothing. So while we're out there thinking about, what about these people who do get abducted? Some people think I've been abducted. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Honest to God. I've had dreams of being in spaceships, talking with hybrid. It's so embarrassing, but it's a dream. It's a dream. I'm not saying it real. It really happened. But they're dreams that I've had. I forgot. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was thinking too much into it. Damn it. All right. Well, what was I? Oh, wait, hold. It's coming back. No, it's gone. No, wait. No, it's gone. I think aliens make believe they're spirits or of a psychic nature, or their technology makes us think we're seeing something we're not, and they know it because they're in the fourth dimension that we can't see. And anything that tries to come through from that dimension will be distorted in our third dimensional world. That's why you don't see the full apparition. You only get to see through them because they can't make it all the way through. Or something like that. I don't know. No, it takes energy, kids. It takes energy. You got to have energy to do what they're doing. Where do they get it? Dilithium crystals, of course. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I want to change the direction because of this conversation. I can't speak. Oh, hold on. Did I finish dinner? Yes. Hold on. I need a sip of wine. So, when we went to the moon, allegedly, there's a mystery surrounding the Apollo 11 mission. There was an encounter on the moon, apparently. Mystery of Apollo 11, alleged UFO encounter on moon in 1969. NASA joined UFO investigation. Why? NASA joined the UFO investigation last year, the year which is said to be Year of the UFOs, as the UFO hearings have established a significantly new path to look into the UAP. Additionally, the Daily Mail's source added that there have been several incidents involving UFOs and NASA missions. NASA has a history of astronauts and employees who publicly accepted the existence of UFOs and alien life. Buzz Aldrin, Edgar Mitchell, Story Musgrave, British cosmonaut Helen Sharman, come on down. Russian cosmonaut Vladimir Kovalyanak, come on down. And Victor Avanyazev, etc., come on down. And they have had shocking encounters. They have, Bob. Tell them what they saw. Yeah, we're going to do that. All righty then. All right. A few insiders know the truth and are studying the bodies that have been discovered. Who said that? UFO cover-up. Timothy Good, he's the guy who covered it up? Oh, the story's about. In 1987, British UFO researcher Tim Good wrote a book called Above Top Secret, The Worldwide UFO Cover-Up, in which he stated that Neil Armstrong saw other quote-unquote spacecraft. It has been the most bizarre claim ever made. Is there any truth to Mr. Good's book? Well, Timothy Good was once called Britain's leading UFO researcher by British weekly newspaper Observer. After presenting his book, he was involved in the initial publication of the purported Majestic 12 documents. Later, according to skeptic Philip Klass, Good questioned the authenticity of at least some of the documents. In 2007, the CIA cited Above Top Secret as one of the sources contributing to the idea that CIA has secretly concealed its research into UFOs. Besides, in May 2019, Tom DeShong of Blink 182 credited Good's book with the opening his eyes into UFOs, leading to DeShong's development of To the Stars Academy. Yeah, I'm sick. No, I think I'm going to be sick. No, I'm kidding. These people from that side of ufology, would you just shut up and let other people... We have got to get on Tucker Carlson. We've got to. We meaning me. Got to. Oh, come on. I would do us well. I wouldn't be an idiot. I'm not saying I'm confident that I would bring the conversation to Tucker, but all I'd be doing is just talking. They're just people. What do you think it's all going to lead up to? Everything's leading up to me talking to Tucker. Tucker talking to the public for once. Who's this guy? Oh, wait, what is this about again? Hold on. Well, you're welcome. Can somebody let me know what the hell really happened in 2023? We've got a pile of military-related UAP reports, and the explanations keep changing. Yeah, and he's going off of what Vicky Verma posted. CNN in February, according to the Defense Department, they have been able to recover a significant amount of debris, military pilots said. The object interfered with the plane's sensors, and they did not know how it was staying in the air.
New this hour, dramatic new details about the unidentified object shot down by fighter jets just miles off the coast of Alaska yesterday. Unlike the Chinese spy balloon shot down last Saturday, this object demanded more immediate action yesterday. Officials say it was flying much lower at 40,000 feet, making it a dangerous potential threat to civilian aircraft. But now we are learning that U.S. military pilots who approached the craft have given conflicting accounts of what they saw. This new reporting coming in now from CNN national security reporter Natasha Bertrand. Natasha, so this is interesting. This is kind of unusual that these pilots saw different things, and that is sort of, I guess, adding to the mystery of all this.
All right, before they say this, I didn't know. Did you know that they saw different things? Now, we're going to hear it before we judge what's right and what's wrong and why and all the other things. I want to hear what these people have to say, how they said it, and we're going to figure out why. How could people who are in the same exact world, in the 3D reality we're in, experience the same exact thing, but have totally different accounts? Well, let's listen and then we'll talk instead of, like I said.
Yeah, not even the pilots apparently were really able to identify what they saw. And just to take you back for a sec, on Thursday, the U.S. defense officials sent F-35 fighter jets up to try to figure out what this object was that was flying around near Alaska. Those pilots, we have learned, have given very conflicting accounts of what they actually experienced, with some pilots saying that the object interfered with the plane's sensors, other pilots saying that they didn't really experience that, other pilots saying that when they looked at the object, they could identify no identifiable propulsion system, and they did not know how it was actually staying in the air, cruising at that altitude of about 40,000 feet. So this has all added to the Pentagon's wariness of describing in more detail what this object actually is until they can get more.
All right, so here we've got, well, it posed a threat to civilian flights. U.S. official did not appear to have surveillance equipment about the size of a small car. Unmanned, did not appear to be self-maneuvering. Shot down by F-22 fighter jet over frozen water off Alaska. So the sensors were messed with on one pilot's airplane. And the other thing was there was no propulsion. Signs of it. Okay, so far, we haven't heard of the reason. She said we were going to know, right? On what the two different things were. We know it messed with the sensors. No, I want to know what the pilots saw. So far they haven't told us that. Well, this, I know, but are we going to hear what the pilots said, actual words from their mouths? Or is it just the story of what they said? I think it's just going to be the story.
More information through the debris that they are recovering right now.
And what do we know about the efforts to recover the wreckage of this second object? It looks like NORAD just put out an email a short time ago, and it sounds like they're trying to recover it.
They did, and what we were told yesterday is that the object was shot down over frozen water, so it landed on the ice, essentially. We don't know what kind of condition it's in, whether it is intact, for example.
if it was ice, they would have said it. I know what frozen water is, but I think they're implying that the water was ice cold. Freezing water. You know, it's a term that you use when the water's super cold. If it was ice water, they would have said it landed on ice. It crash landed on ice. They didn't say that. She just switched the story. Can't do that.
But recovery efforts have been launched, and according to the Defense Department, they have been able to recover a significant amount of debris. Now, notably, they still don't know what this object is, where it came from, or even what direction it was headed in, or what direction it came from. It is just all very murky at this.
I know, it's almost a year old, and we're still looking at this. And well, I guess because the report came out that some tomfoolery is going on. Yeah, we know. Well, she never once told us what the conflicting reports were. Why? She didn't say. She didn't say one pilot said he saw a burning, what looked like a burning trash bag. Another pilot said he thought he saw water spewing out of it. You know, it could be total opposite. I want to know. She never told us. Great reporting. CNN doing it again. That's why they have the lowest ratings in the business, folks. Unreal. CNN sucks. All right. I got a video for you. Let's break up the monotony. So here's a video. This alleged Area 51 video of 3 orbs or spheres being flight tested. This was leaked in 2014. You may be aware of it. You may have seen this already. And then I want to get back to abductions and possessions. Oh, that so far, amazing. I'm even thinking this might be fake. Wow. Looks real. You have to admit, that's pretty snazzy. Now, snazzy as it may be, the hell is it? Well, you'll never know. Never know. Never know. What's this? That little dot, is that in the background? Yeah. It's pixelating. I tell you, that looks, I don't know, guys. It looks real. Pretty interesting, though. Pretty interesting. Who's this? Oh, well, I didn't even see these come up. Moonlick, $2.22. Thank you, by the way. Rich, isn't life grander now that Anjali is family? Yeah. Way grander. Oh, it's better than the other. I told you. That's why I did the show. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. And, excuse me. And she knows this stuff that I don't know. Right? I would like to get Anjali and Dark Hour Paranormal on at the same time, but not right away. I'd rather have each one of them separate and then all 3 of us, and maybe even if there's somebody else. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and now she just heard about it. So now you know. That was I'm thinking ahead. But yeah, much better, bro. Of course. There was never any hate towards Anjali. It was just the claim that we're going to go down there in 6 months and nobody's going to stop us, all right? We're going to get to the aliens. And you know, how many times have we heard that, you know? And that's it. That was it. That was the only thing that I couldn't get out of my mind. But hey, we've all have grown since then. And if it wasn't for personal experiences that I've had in the last year and a half, 2 years, I may not be as willing to have the open arms with everybody, you know. But things have changed around a lot here. Things have changed a lot around here, my dyslexia says. Thank you very much, Moonlit. Mucho gusto, generoso. Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian. Oh, okay, cool, man. Thanks for the £2, £2 too. Mucho gusto, generoso. I'll check right now. Thank you, Ben. And Crowley is king, new member at Truthology for Ufology. We got a few new members tonight. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have I got the big list out for New Year's Eve on all the members. Yeah, it'll be a fun night. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be Sunday night. I may take tomorrow off. What's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Saturday? Yeah, it is. I may do it. Well, I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow yet. All right. Thank you. Crowley is king. Welcome to GoofOn. You know, you're now family. Appreciate that. Sometimes I think, you know, nah, never mind. What was I going to do? Oh, we were going to get back to something. All right, hold on. I still have a lot of show to go over. Oh, yeah, Ben, here it is, the Antarctic. Whoa. Oh, wow. You can go down to Antarctic now with tour operator White Desert Simple Flying did a video on an Airbus A340 going down, which is here. Also, Norse Airways and flow the gears. Oh, wow, that's cool, man. I don't know though if this is just all of their. This is flying over Antarctica. I see. Let me see this here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. All right, let me I want to open this up there. Okay. Pull this up for you folks to see it. Check this out. I've never seen this before. This is Antarctica. I don't know about you, but that looked pretty livable. Wow, look at that. So cool. Wow. I can't play the whole video, but beautiful. Thank you. I'll put the link to that as well as some other videos here. I think, let me see if there's one more. You sent me 4 of them. Here, this one says the most beautiful ever. So far, it's the most annoying. I can tell you that. Here we go. Hey. Qantas 787 over Antarctica. Qantas.
Now, there's lots of reasons to be excited about this flight. First and foremost, going down to Antarctica for the very first time. I've never been down there. really, really looking forward to it.
All right.
Then, of course, there's the excitement of being back on a plane, a wide-bodied.
Wow, look at that plane. Holy Jesus. It's every seat's first class. Look how big those seats are. Special. I tell you, people who are rich people.
So you won't wake up with your head on your neighbour's shoulder.
What? No
Being a bulkhead
way.
seat, the entertainment unit and the tray table came up from the armrest.
Ew, you know how many foreheads have been on that thing, though? Really? You want to put your face in this?
Shoulder.
No, thank you, Mr. Drool. All right, let's get to Antarctica, shall we? Watching a bunch of blokes. A bunch of blokes. Come on. Oh, wow. Here we go. Wow. That's what I want, babe.
Over the next 4.5 hours, we soared over the ice at low altitude.
Oh my
we flew
God.
over mountains, glaciers, research stations
Oh,
and
wow.
icebergs. And all the while, we had expert commentary from an Antarctic research specialist who was up on the flight deck. Because I was technically working on board and had made friends with lots of people while selling the raffle tickets, I was able to walk between the cabins and get views from the different windows. I could not believe how lucky I was. Therefore, the footage you're seeing here was taken from a variety of windows on both sides of the aircraft.
All right, I can't play the whole thing, so I'll put the link to that one as well. That's cool, Ben. Thank you for sending those, man. I'll watch the other two. I tell you what, I'll watch them tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to do too much on one subject. I got so much more to talk about, and that was a surprise. So thank you for that. All right, I have to play this, it tells me. I've got a few things here that are must plays, it says. And the next one, well, this is for Nathan, if he's here. Nathan Allen from the Quantum Show. I'm thinking of you. And maybe, I don't know if Moon is into Star Wars. But what I've got here is the droid factory in Lego form. I know. Oh, can't play the music. I'll do it. Da 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 dee, da 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 doo dee, da 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 dun da da dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
Zdrasti, Patushka. Ho, ho, ho. Batu, Riskatushka. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, video stopped. I had my eyes closed. Isn't that cool, though? Yeah, I love that Lego factory. Love that factory. I'll save that and put the link in the yeah, show description. I'm out of breath. The Illuminati wants us to know that the weather is changing at unbelievable rates. Is it? Well, this guy's going to say no. Now learn.
Not a scientist. I am. He's the CEO of the Weather Channel now. I was the founder of the Weather Channel, not the co-founder.
And I'm glad you did, because I am addicted to the Weather Channel. I watch a lot of cable news.
Now, hold on just a minute. I'm not done. And CNN has taken a very strong position on global warming that it is a consensus. Well, there is no consensus in science. Science isn't a vote. Science is about facts. And if you get down to the hard, cold facts, there's no question about it. Climate change is not happening.
Oh!
There is no significant man-made global warming now. There hasn't been any in the past, and there's no reason to expect any in the future. There's a whole lot of baloney, and yes, it has become a big political point of the Democratic Party and part of their platform, and I regret it's become political instead of scientific, but the science is on my side.
I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion about the topic right here. What I do wonder,
I know
though, is
we're
when
not,
you
because
see
you wouldn't allow it to happen on CNN. But I'm happy
Well,
that I got on the air and got a chance to talk to your viewers. Hello, everybody. There is no global warming.
What I do wonder is when you see the government, when you see NASA, when you see other institutions say that 97% of climate scientists agree, do you think they're making it up? What I don't understand is how you square
that's a
that.
manipulated figure, and let me explain it to you. The government puts out about $2.5 billion directly for climate research every year. It only gives that money to scientists who will produce scientific results that support the global warming hypothesis of the Democrat Party position. So they don't have any choice. If you're going to get the money, you got to support their position. Therefore, 97% of the scientific reports published support global warming. Why? Because those are the ones the government pays for.
Oh! Couldn't stop it. Isn't that fun? Isn't life as an adult the same as when you were a child? Except you just have bills. And you can drive. And you can eat whatever you want. Well, you shouldn't. Believe what you want. Hey, don't you remember when you were in school and they said, what's that place in Italy that's going underwater? Well, you know that place that's on Venice, right? Everybody, it goes 2 inches a year or something like that. It's sinking, or a centimeter or whatever. And then they said, by the time we get to the year 2000, it'll be completely underwater. And that would have been something like 17, 18 years ago, which would have been about 25 inches, a couple of feet. It didn't happen, did it? And remember, what's his name? When he came out in 2005, Gore. Everything, including Florida, is going to be underwater by the year 2020. We need water. It's a little dry, but we need water in Florida, believe it or not. Actually, we got enough rain the last couple of storms, and there's more coming. Just like the show. We've got more show. We might go past 2 hours, kitten caboodles. I know you got plans at top of the hour to go to the other show. Do it. Go ahead. Go have fun. All right. All right. Why are aliens creating... Oh, we did that yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Hold on. I got a whole lot of mo. Lot of mo. Oh, I was supposed to show you this. So, UAP Mike, nice guy. But he should leave the UFO business to the professionals. I'm just saying. So, I'll tell you why. Because you can't be posting this and saying, I got a UFO, or he likes to say a UAP on video, right? Yeah. Let's take a look at the genius video by somebody who should know better at this stage of the game. All right, he's playing Metallica. We can't have that. Where I just saw the flashing of an airplane. Wherever I may roam. Did you see the flash? Watch. It's an airplane. Just watch it. Here it is. Watch. Boop. Up. Unbelievable. It's got to be a UFO, Mike. Go after it. Yeah, blur it out so nobody can tell what it is. There you go. Now you back out. So, oh, perfect job, Mike. Now you stay that distance for the rest of the video so nobody can see any movement at all at 60 miles an hour on the freeway. What is this? I saw it flash again. Could it be an airplane? No way. Mike says that is 100% bona fide UFO. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe it is. Nope. Just kidding. I thought I'd give you guys something to think about. Yeah, it's not a UFO. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's an inch. You see this dot right here? That dot right there. There is one there. And it just seems to be blinking. There it is. See it? Right there. Is this then this thing isn't moving because it's been the same distance apart the whole time. So I'm going to start over. You tell me. Is it moving? Is it a star? I don't know. I think this guy, I bet you that's a star or an airplane. We'll never know. But where's that other one? You can see it pop up and it's always the same distance from that other dot. This is one of those videos that I get angry with. And now let me tell you why. Why would I spend all that time for that? Because because UFOs are hard to come by, and anytime somebody sends you something, you should give it the same attention you would for anything else. And I think I do that for the most part. Sometimes I overthink. Oh my God. Can you believe these kids on the internet? They're still fighting with King Milkfart. Now King Milkfart is being paid by somebody, I don't remember. And Rob Flattery, Heatherly, wait, what's his last name? Fattery, right? Isn't it? Rob Fatterly has been talking shit. Like, I don't understand these guys, man. Grow up. Grow up. Get another life. They sure as hell don't belong in ufology. Nope. Nope. All right, I brought this up. This is this is really good. I think this is what I think it is. You guys know, hold on. We can say that almost every person who develops an obsession with UFOs has been subjected to some form of processing at some time in his life. John Keel, Disneyland of the Gods. Anjali posted this today. Yesterday, maybe. And she says her contact with NHI beings in conscious memory began at 4 years old. There was a craft above her home, says adult witnesses. While they're both still living, I will record 2 aging women who can attest to the details of the UFO and where I was at. Yeah. There you go. You show us a video of them giving us a description of the craft, I'll believe it. I don't not believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying I'll believe them. 2 aging women who were there when you were 4. So roughly we'll just say 45 years ago, this happened. Now, I clicked on this for a reason, not because it was you, but there was something good in this story, and I don't know what it was. There's something else in it, and I don't know why I did that just for this. I thought there was some link that brought me somewhere. I guess not. Damn it. Yeah, there was a reason. I bet you know what I think it was? I probably had a thought, which I can't remember now, about that, and I can't remember it. So she's saying she, had contact with non-human intelligence beings in conscious memory at 4 years old. Craft above the house says adult witnesses at the time who are probably 70-ish years old now. While they're both still living, I will record the two women who can attest to the details of the UFO and where I was at. Okay? Well, we'll be waiting. Very exciting. Come on here and talk about it. That'll be cool. Food for thought. There was something else to what you posted, and I just don't know. I don't know. It was good, too. I just don't know. I remember thinking, oh, that's going to be great. And I can't remember. We are under attack in every psychological and economic way. Oh, that's for the end of the show. What else do we have? All right, let me go to my bank here. Still got a lot of show to go. A lot of show. All right. This one says I must play. Oh, yeah. We know about the recent analysis that have been done on the 2007. We just talked about this. The 2007, 8, and 9 Cumbergaz Turkey footage. It wasn't a cruise ship, excuse me, as people are saying. But hearing a discussion of it from Dr. Lear, who was there in Turkey during its original recording, and he was also in Varginha, Brazil. Interesting. That is quite interesting. That he was there shortly after the 96 Varginha crash. That's even more telling. When Lou Elizondo hinted that we have footage of craft with occupants inside, I think he was referring to this case. The Kumbar, I'll show you. I'll show you, lads. And I got a message that came in. I got to see what that is. Welcome to Goof On tonight. Don't forget to like and share. Oh, wait. Like and subscribe. Share it if you can. I know that's the hard one, sharing, because it takes more than one click of the button. Sub up. Come on. I still have 2 days to get to 14,000. We only need 600 more subscribers. That's it. Only 600 more. Hey, I heard Christina Gomez thinks she's shadow banned, almost 60,000 subs. Yeah, you're shadow banned, Tootsie Pop. I had to give my gallbladder to get to 13.4. I was at 13.3 since June 25th. All right, check this out. The Kumbargaj Turkey. You people already know what you think about this. I know the truth. I know this isn't a UFO. How do you like them apples? Giddy up.
There is a video.
But is it? Or is it disinfo, people? I don't know.
From 2008. Now, this video, some people say it's hoaxed. Some people say it's the real deal. I don't know whether you know or not, whether it's the real deal or not, but it certainly is one of the best videos we've ever seen close up of what purports to be a UFO. Do you know anything about that one? It's supposed to be from Istanbul, Turkey.
If this is a video which is called a Comburgus video, which is a close-up of a craft, in fact so close that you can see the occupants, it is 100% real, and I was there as that was filmed.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to know.
Up on my website. Unfortunately, the one that's the depiction that's up there is not as clear as the other footage I have, and we're going to switch it soon. The one I have is the clearest footage of it. Also, I think the audience would like to know that footage was taken by the Cirrus UFO organization to a university in Istanbul, and their optical physicists went over that with a fine-tooth comb, and it was on all the major television broadcasts in Turkey that that was the real McCoy. There was no faking. There was no trickery of the camera. There was not an aberration. It was not a frisbee. It talked about the reflected light off of the craft, which was coming from the full moon, and that the areas where you see the occupants are some kind of a backlighting.
Okay, now you said you were there when this was filmed. How close did this thing get to you and whoever else was there observing it?
Not as close as you might see from the footage. We were on the beach and filming out over the water. And what we saw is something bright that was under the moon. So let's say the moon was the size of a dime. This would have been the size of a flashlight. And we were more interested at that point in the moon than the little bright light that was under it. But
look, I didn't realize I was going to play this tonight. I forgot. I wasn't going to until I did more research on it. I remember this being debunked strongly. Like I just don't remember how, but they proved it. And ever since then, I haven't gone back to this until this year because people were requesting that I look at it, talk about it. So I'll come back next time if I remember and get that debunked, unless I can just find it now. I mean, I could do that real quick. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Nuremberg. Wait, what is it called again? Your sisters. It is, I can't remember the name of it. What is it? Nuremberg? Here it is. Comburgas. Hold on. I want this one, but AZ UFO debunked. I want to see if it is. Photo cannot be debunked. The proof is out there. History Channel. This is real. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I knew it was going to be like this. I'm going to need time. Let's see. Oh, you guys don't see what I see. Let me pull it back up. I hate that it does that. Come on. My mouse is not working as well. All right. I have an extra mouse. Same exact one I bought too by accident. So I'm not seeing the debunked Kermengers. It's going to take me a minute to find it. I know I'm right. I don't think that's a real UFO, guys, at all. I remember it being debunked and I was pissed. And I remember saying, I can't believe it, man. Here we have the most perfect, what looks to be alien heads, alien bodies walking around on an alien ship that seems to be in the water. But for the life of me, I know that's just not true. And I can't prove it yet. But we'll get back to that. Yeah. Yeah, there is a debunk. Promise. All right. I wanted to do this. Oh, no. Oh. Well, So the rumors are true. Lou Elizondo's book is definitely going to be out in the first quarter of the year, maybe like March, April. First, give or take. Yeah. It won't be now. It won't be in January. And it won't be February. It'll be March, probably. It doesn't make sense because after the holidays, people get that bill in January. And then they see it again in February. It's March is when you need to release a book, Lou. Do it in March. Do it on March 10th. I don't know. It just sounds, it's a good number. 310. There you go. All right. HT, Humanity Updated. 18 days ago, David Grush has his first-hand knowledge of a UAP program and will release it. And we'll release an op-ed in the coming weeks. Really? Oh, really?
Knowledge until recently. I got some other security approvals through the pre-publication and security review process. And I did have some first-hand knowledge of some specific parts of the program. I'm currently drafting an op-ed that I'm going to release in a few weeks, and I will be discussing what
Look
I
at
actually...
that guy. That guy's a giant. Look at him. You know what? He's part Bigfoot. He's part Bigfoot. I didn't realize it. He is. You're looking at Mr. Foot.
I do know firsthand. I just could not overtly discuss it at the time, including at the hearing, because
hello from Twitter.
The Pentagon and the IC were sitting on some of my pre-publication and review paperwork at the time, so I could not acknowledge that.
When you say you have firsthand knowledge, you actually saw something yourself?
Well, the deeper description of what I know has been redacted. They proposed a redaction in a pre-publication and security review response a few days ago, and they're telling me to withhold legally some of the first-hand knowledge I have, but I'm allowed to generally discuss that I was read into a UAP-related program directly by the U.S. government.
So I want to ask you about the fact.
Hey, I'm looking for that on the actual channel, Marvelous Marvin, who gifted a membership to somebody. And I want to see if it tells us, and it should in the chat, but it doesn't. I don't know why it's not showing me who you gifted it to. Samo's not here. Marcel still here? Where is everybody? Alien Girl's here? Yeah, I don't see that. That's weird. It's not popping up. It didn't pop up. I don't see it. Well, thank you for donating the membership. I don't know who it's to, Marvelous Marvin, but thank you very much. I'm sure that person, maybe it was Lunar Sparkles, will be happy. But mucho gusto generoso. It's so weird it doesn't show up. Oh, Donovan got it. Okay. Cool, man. Donovan got it. Congrats. And I'm sick of Grush too, to be honest with you. I'm on the outs with him, her. Yeah. All right. What else we got here? What's that? It says I gotta play this and I don't know why. Oh, all right, we'll play this and then we'll get out. Dr. Phil Schneider, let's just call him Doc. He says the Illuminati had some sort of agenda.
alien agenda is. The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7/8 of the world's population by the year 2029. The U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as
And yet, we're almost at 8.5 billion people.
I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings.
That's where my gallbladder went to. Some sort of alien took it. I didn't even get to see it.
As a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland.
Yeah.
Substances called.
So do I. Get high on my own supply. That's it for tonight, everybody. We will probably be back tomorrow, and then we have the New Year's show. It's going to be amazing on the 31st. I don't know. It'll be boring. Nah, it'll be a great time. I can't wait. Tomorrow there probably will be a show. Don't know. Maybe it'll be a noon show or an afternoon. I don't know. But thank you very much for hanging out tonight. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Mucho gusto, generoso. And a couple of new memberships and gift of memberships. Thank you for that. And the newcomers and the veterans just getting along like they've been here their whole lives. Thanks for making it fun in the chat. And we'll be back, like I said, mañana. And we do it here every single night, except for Sunday. What Truthology for ufology for you. And with that being said, enjoy your weekend, treat yourself to something, and alien bless.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.